guys, and welcome back. Today I'm doing an interesting video. I'm going to be putting on a full face of makeup that I hate. So that sounded really evil. A full face of makeup that I really don't like, and I really like these videos because sometimes you tried something a long time ago and either your opinions have changed or your skin has changed and you try it out again and it may work for you. So I know some of these won't, but we'll see if maybe I find a product out of here that I either misjudged or judged too quickly, or my opinion could have changed. So let's get into this. Lincoln is here with me as always. All right, so I have a bag full of makeup that I really don't like, and I hope this goes okay. And there are varying degrees of dislike here. Some of these I really don't like, and some are just like meh. So primers, I don't have a hatred towards any primer, but these two are primers that were just meh or disappointed me. The first one is the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. I know that they have is it a hyaluronic acid one that a lot of people like, but this is the Smoothie Priming Moisturizer, and I got it because it's supposed to be similar to the Too Faced Hangover, which I love. And then there's the Covergirl True Blend Base Business Skin Primer. This is a skin smoothing primer. So I'm going to do a little bit of priming cocktail priming cocktail here, and we'll see. So first I'm going to go in with the First Aid Beauty. This is a moisturizing primer. Just going to moisturize the skin here. Okay, and then I'm going to put the Covergirl Skin Smoothing. I'm just going to get a tiny bit of this and put it just in the center of my face to smooth out some of these pores. Okay. So I am now primed. Yeah, let's go on to foundation. So I'm sure a lot of people hate me for saying this, but I really don't like the L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear foundation. This is a love for most people, but I have not gotten it to work for my skin. So I'm gonna give it another go today. I tried this foundation several times, so it's not like I just tried it once and gave up on it. I have tried this foundation a lot, but it's been a little while, so I'm gonna give it another go. Slap some of this on my face. And I'm going to beauty blend this out. Oh, I should have used my Blendiful for this because I don't like that. I should have, but it's not clean. Okay. I don't have a whole lot of like brushes and beauty tools that I like really dislike, so we'll just stick with my normal tools. This is a very like watery, it's very thin, but for some reason it just looks heavy and makeup-y on my skin. But I'm gonna keep pushing this in the skin, see if I can get it to look better. It just sits every single time. I keep trying it, but it's not working. Okay, and on to concealer. This is a concealer that, again, I haven't heard a whole lot of people loving on, but I do know that some people really love this concealer. It just makes my under eyes look really old. And this is the Jouer High Essentials Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. I'm gonna put a little dab under each eye. Just blend this out real quick. I'm gonna kind of let that set down for a little bit while I do my brows. Lincoln. I'm gonna attempt to do my brows with the Chella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. Now, this is not that this is a bad product necessarily. I don't really know. It's a product I don't really use and is weird for me. There is a brush on one side, and it is, for me, way too thick for an eyebrow brush. And then the other side, there is some eyebrow gunk cream down in there. You just stick the brush in. You stick the brush in and get some. Is it dried out? Oh no, that's getting on there. Okay. So this is kind of a pomade situation. It's nice, convenient, easy travel package, but I just don't use them, and I really need a spoolie. But let's see if I can make this work. Ooh. That's not bad. That's really not that bad, actually. I like the travelability of it and the ease of just having this all together. If you're just wanting to fill them in real quick and aren't worrying about looking like actual hairs, you just kind of want to fill in the color, this will work for that. I got this in some box, like probably an Ipsy box. I actually didn't realize I had tried this brand with this when I got the Chella eyeshadow palette in my last Ipsy Ultimate. So that's really cool. So that worked. I do need to brush through my eyebrows with a spoolie now. All right, so I'm just going to use the spoolie on the end of one of my pencils. Brush that through. They're a little darker and more like filled in than I normally do them, but it was really quick, and if you just want to lay some color down, it's not bad. It's amazing how many wrinkles that concealer brings out. Like, oh, and the creasing is real. I don't know if you can see that, but oh, look at that. Okay, so next I'm going to set kind of under my eyes and the face just lightly. And I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals Invisible Light, a matte and a glow. So these are translucent powders. One is a matte powder, one is more a glowy powder. And I don't know if these are bad, but they're just not products that I use typically. I mean, I use my Hourglass powders, but I feel like these are different. I don't know. So I'm gonna take a little bit of, the matte powder and just dust under my eyes. And I'm using a very fluffy brush. I don't want to put this too densely. And then I'm gonna go into the glow side and just lightly powder over the rest of my face. There is that. Doesn't look horrible. The next product is a blush, bronzer, and highlight palette. So this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow Palette, and I think a lot of people actually hated on this palette. It's just not good. It just doesn't have the pigmentation, although it does smell delicious. It's just not my favorite. So I'm gonna start with the bronzer. And this bronzer is a little bit warmer than what I normally use, and it is a little bit sheeny. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not too intense, but just not my favorite color. There's the bronzer, and then I'm gonna go in with the blush. This is obviously a peachy blush, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on the cheeks. It's not as bad as I remember. I like the blush a little bit better than the bronzer, and I feel like people have said the opposite. But let's see if I can swatch them for you. So there are those colors. Let me go ahead and swatch the highlight. The highlight is a little dark for my skin tone, but I'm gonna use it because that's what this video is about. Just put that highlight on there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face to kind of melt all this in. I'm gonna use the Covergirl Outlast Active Cooling Setting Mist All Day Wear. Okay, Lincoln is having lunch with Daddy now. My face feels very, very dry, so I'm going to try and spray this now. It's a very aggressive spray. It smells like cucumber. Okay. So I am done with face. We're gonna move on to eyes. I looked at my ranking eyeshadow palette video that I did a while back to see what was in my bottom 10 or so, and I picked out 2. Some of them I have gotten rid of, so I couldn't use like all of the bottom, but this was my least Out of my 57 palettes at the time, this was my least ranked one. So I'm going to use this, and to supplement some neutrals, this was down there as well. This is the Gingerbread cookie from Too Faced. This was a holiday set 2 or 3 years, probably 3 or 4 years ago now, just so I can have some neutrals to go with this crazy palette. So I'm just gonna start, I'm gonna use the Gingerbread bronzer actually for my crease. So get a little bit of a neutral going. It's actually really pretty as an eyeshadow. Oh, can I make this work? So many colors. Okay, I'm gonna try and take a touch of the purple Hungover and see if I can lightly blend this in the outer corner. It's funny, it's showing up a lot more pink than this is. This looks more of a blue toned purple, and this is more of like a red toned pinkish purple, which is, it's really pretty. It just doesn't look anything like in the pan. So there is a touch of that. And then I'm gonna go in with Winter Dream, the pink shimmer in this. If I remember correctly, this doesn't have a whole lot of opacity to it. It's like a glitter topper. So there we go. Let me build it up though. It definitely would help to have a glitter glue with this particular shadow. And my sister's calling. Hey, Kylie.
Hello. Oh, are you filming?
Yeah, what you doing?
But then I started getting worse, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this has never happened. I need to call someone. Because I tried getting on Cisco. I thought maybe since I'd be sitting down, that didn't work either.
You tried getting on a horse when you were dizzy? Are you an idiot?
I got off.
Wow, Kylie.
Well, I thought because I was sitting down.
Yes, but if you sit down on a horse and then pass out and fall under the horse and the horse steps on your head, you're dead. It's not funny. Well, I'm going to finish up this video so I can go eat lunch with the boys.
Alrighty.
All right. Love you, girl.
Love you.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
So I put the karaoke shade under on my lower lash line, and I need to put a little bit more of this on. Then I'm gonna take Ginger Cream, the light shade in the Too Faced palette, and just dust that on the top there. Now that I have a bunch of color on, I'm gonna take an eyeliner. This is Insanely Intense Tattooed Mini Waterproof Eyeliner from Skone, I think. And this is just a really thick marker, and it's really difficult for me to use. So, because that happens, get a really thick line. So there's eyeliner. That's as good as that is gonna get. For mascara, I'm gonna use the Winky Luxe So Extra Velvet Plush Mascara. I tested this out in my full face of Winky Luxe, and it is just not a favorite. So, it's not actually the worst mascara I've ever used, but it's the worst one that I currently have in my mascara drawer. I do have a mascara that I will talk about eventually that is the worst mascara I've ever used, but I can't seem to figure out a video to stick it in. I was going to use this ColourPop lipstick, the Ultra Matte Lip in Extra Toppings, but This extremely clashes with this eye. Okay, let's keep with this theme of I hate all the pink glitter. But this is the Milani, it's a Milani lip gloss, Hypnotic Lights Holographic Lip Topper. And it is just entirely too glittery for my taste. So that is so bad. And it feels so like wet going on. Don't like this. It's like glitter pink Tin Man lips. No. So there is a full face of makeup that I don't like, and definitely don't like this. I think that the base, the foundation doesn't look horrible everywhere. My forehead does look pretty bad. The eyeshadow looks okay. The highlight's definitely too dark. The bronzer's too warm for me. The lip is extremely distracting. I think though without the lip, this doesn't look horrible. When you put that lip on, it's just like, all right guys, that is it. I'm going to wash at least this lip off and go have lunch. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and want to see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye. No, sir. Oh, no. Oh, no. Look at the hands. Look at the hands. I'm actually gonna, no, I don't want to do that. That was a bad decision. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of let that set down. My underlies go today. Oh, it's one of those days. Toddler noises in the back. I was gonna say baby noises, but he's not a baby anymore. So toddler noises. It's just Lincoln.